Wonderful. This section could also be entitled FedEx, Ideas Poorly Delivered. The phrase of history of religion refers to the written record of human religious experiences and ideas. This period of religious history begins with the invention of writing some 5,200 years ago. One of the byproducts of religion being as old as the written word is the belief that this reality is not the only reality, that there are heavenly realms and hellish realms waiting for us after death. And this has had a profound effect on how people live their lives. Currently in this reality, in the here and now of this world, we are experiencing a religious schism of antithetical forces. On one hand, the secularization of society, a wave of rationality resonating from the Age of Enlightenment. On the other hand, a calcification of religious views by means of various social, political and geographical issues. Whether you're a pagan, a Christian, Muslim, Jew, or from any other major faith, these other realities, these fantastic realms of heavens and hells exist in minds and hearts and shape the way many of us live our lives here in this reality on this one planet Earth. On the other hand, multiple universes have been hypothesized in cosmology, various branches of physics, astronomy, religion, philosophy, etc., and as well as sci-fi, novels, films and animation. In these various contexts, parallel universes have many names, as do gods and deities. Names such as alternative universes, quantum universes, parallel dimensions, parallel worlds, parallel realities, so on and so forth. Now let's assume for just one moment that secularization goes on to completely dominate the social landscape of this our reality, and that these ideas of a multiverse completely permeated science and popular culture, became canonical in the story of humanity. We would then still find ourselves contemplating through secular means rather than religious means other realms and realities resonantly and comparatively hellish, heavenly, bizarre and mundane. In other words, the means of living precariously through other realms may have changed, but the effect would be the same. Religion or no religion, humanity shows a predilection towards imagining other realities for a means to escape, for a means to explore, for a means to control. I call this forced predilection the covenant doctrine. And to protect ourselves from this, I proposed a new social contract whereby no matter how developed thinking on this topic may become, until we have irrefutable evidence of other realities or that we're living in a simulation, that we pledge allegiance to this one reality. This one reality that we live in, lest it be deemed acceptable to forsake this reality in favour of others less substantiated by evidence. Lest we force, as religious once did, people to live according to the rules of an imagined realm. The issue with this is that irrefutable evidence of other realities has now come. Using my DNA and sonic transmitters, we have located 4 different versions of myself from other realities on the same timeline via a hyperdimensional satellite link to find out how the concept of the multiverse has affected other realities on the same timeline. We've conducted all of the tests, which I believe were unfortunately leaked to the front room. But now it's time to go live. Director, are we ready? Hello, can you all hear me?
Yes.
Ah, good. Okay, thank you for all joining us at this momentous occasion. Scott, let's start with you. I believe that you were artificially grown in a hatchery, is that correct?
Wait, this guy was Scott 1 and he's not even born in a womb? What kind of freak show is this?
Do you want to respond, Scott 1?
Well, yes, I'm not some sort of ancient Marxist savage.
Scott 1, I'm fascinated by how the ethical implications of such a widespread eugenics project that
Wait! Did you just call me a communist?
Look, guys, we're getting off track here. I want to talk about alternative realities and how these have affected your separate... Oh my God, Scott 4, are you okay?
While the runt of the litter reorganises himself, I'd just like to say that in my reality... What the fuck did you just call me?
Come on, guys, don't start arguing. Come on, we've had enough of this in the tech test. This is probably costing someone millions somewhere. So please continue, Scott. Come on.
I was just going to say that in my reality, Hey, science guy. You ever stick a test tube up your asshole or get fucked by a big black...
Whoa, 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 whoa! In this reality, the Confederates lost the US Civil War and the US and the UK were allies, okay? So we have an absolute zero tolerance for any kind of racist remarks whatsoever, okay? So be nice, please.
You bunch of unionist fucking pussy snowflakes. We abolished all war years ago. What sort of reality is it when you can't even have a good fucking war? Well, an enlightened one, presumably. Well, no, we just conditioned everyone, drugged them up if they got sad about it, or made them slaves. It's quite straightforward, really.
Come on, guys, if we can just get back on track. I want to talk about how alternative realities and the knowledge of that...
Hey, Scott 1, you got slaves too? Maybe you're not such a bad guy after all. I object. This is absolute savagery. Object to this, you fucker! I'm being attacked by a knife! I love this guy. He's a fucking laugh.
This is supposed to be a serious debate about alternative realities.
Why you fucking
You ruined it.
No, you ruined this yourself.